What's going on, everybody? It's Aero here. We're back with Ask Aero, episode 48, I believe. Quite a decent amount of questions this week, usually about 10 is good, and I just posted on my Facebook page that I'm recording, so we might get more as we go. Let's see what popped up this week. S15 with a 5.2 liter Lambo V10 or S2000 with a 4.5 liter Ferrari 8. If you're going to swap engines, you might as well be creative. So I'm assuming pick in between those, because I think the Lambo with the V8 would be better, especially for skid racing, because Ferrari V8s are not known for their torque. So Forza Horizon 2 looks good. So does the crew and Drive Club. 2014 might be a good year for car games. 2014, on the surface, looks like a tremendous year for car games. Again, you have all the games that this person stated. Forza Horizon 2. No gameplay or anything yet, but the rumor mill is running, and everything that's coming out of that rumor mill is good news. Apparently weather, day and night cycles, shit like that. A bunch of stuff we've been asking for in a Forza game for years. Looks like it's on the way. The crew, they just dropped a new trailer. The crew looks really good. Drive Club's kind of been radio silence for a while. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it. It kind of sucks it's a PS4 exclusive, and I can't see myself getting a PS4 anytime soon. Not because I prefer the Xbox to the PS4, don't get it twisted, it's because I can't afford it. So, 2014 might be a good year for car games. Yeah. Project Cars is coming out. iRacing got a good update coming with Circuit of the Americas and the BMW Z4, GT3. Even Forza 5 has been on point with their updates so far. We got Road America, Long Beach. It's going to be a good year. You know, we're only in April, but I'm really excited to hear what comes out of E3, honestly, for racing games. Yeah, made me sound like Team VVV there. It's not my job. It's not my job. What's your opinion on the Japanese K sports cars of the 90s? The main ones being the Suzuki Cappuccino, the Mazda AutoZam, AZ1, and the Honda Beat. Awesome cars. I think those cars kind of embody what driving means, and that is you don't need 800 horsepower and you don't need an Italian pedigree to have fun in a vehicle. These little cars, if you guys don't know what K cars are, I think they're limited to like 1.2 liter engines, and they have a limited wheelbase. So they're like these really small, like 600 to 800 cc engines, and these really, really small wheelbase cars. And they look like little go-karts, and I really want to buy a Cappuccino. Honda Beat apparently was good. And, if you've played any Gran Turismo, you guys know exactly what three cars I'm talking about here. But it would be super fun to be able to drive a K car, especially from a go-karting background. I feel like I'd be right at home in a K car. And they're slow, so they're a bit safer. If you're going way too fast in a car, you're like, oh no, I'm nervous to do this crazy maneuver on the racetrack. But in a K car, your top speed at 80, 100 miles an hour, you're like, hey, fuck you, and you're just driving through and like blasting through people. If you've ever watched like a slow car race, like the Mazda 2 or like Cup cars, or even if you guys watch Fail Race, those Daihatsu midget racing, there's a real life version of that. Absolutely incredible racing, and I'd love to be a part of it. So yeah, love K cars. It just kind of sucks that the fad never caught on here. Hey Aero, what did you think of the comments between I Am Venus and Mr. Mental on your 9-to-5 Mustang build drive to kill it because I pissed myself? And then the almighty empty box just commenting on it. I don't know what you mean, but I'm gonna go look it up. I don't know if these are like famous people, because if they are, I've never heard of them. It's not, and if you famous people are watching, it's not because I don't like you or whatever. It's just I try to stay neutral now. I Am Venix. Got 98 subscribers. Okay. That thing's mean. I need this game for PC. Not sure if trolling or stupid. Escalade, glitzy, take you off for. So it kind of just them yelling at each other, being funny. And then talking about Forza 6 on Windows. So what they're saying is when Forza 6 might come out of Windows. That'd be sweet, so I can stop playing Xbox. Really, I want to move to the PC. I understand the appeal of a console, but at this time, there's so many more games that I want to play on the PC right now, like iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Art Factor, Project Cars, even though that comes out, and my G27 wheels for PC as well. So if Forza 6 came out on the PC and the Xbox One, that would be incredible. I'd be pretty happy about that. And I think that as a PC racing game, there might be a bit more of a hardcore crowd to it, so we might be able to get that drifting community back, because if you guys follow me on Twitter today, I posted like the community's dead, the battle community is dead, and those people left, those filthy few, are sticking it out. But most people wanted to transition to Forza 5. They didn't like it, they stopped playing, and they moved to like Art Factor or something else, or Gran Turismo. And then there's other people that stayed on Forza 4, but a lot of people are over Forza 4. So I think that bringing Forza 6 to PC might really help capture those hardcore drifters and racers and bring them back, and then we'll be able to have our leagues back again and our tournaments and our drift battles, and it's going to be sweet. So I think that's just really good news, and I really hope to see the future Forza title on the PC. If you were riding a horse down the meadow and suddenly realized it wasn't a horse, but it was a very horse-like octopus, just as the castle you're riding towards lowers its drawbridge and sends out a large armed force, all its swords equipped with octopus-killing spray, do you perceive the risk of endangering your biological travesty of a steed, or do you turn and run as fast as the tentacle horse legs will take you? I've watched a lot of hentai, so I already know where this tentacle thing's going to go, so I'm going to let him kill it with fire. Next question. Why does the index finger fit perfectly into the nostril? That's a question I've been asking myself for years. If you could remake any game, what would it be and why? Also, I can hesitate. No. Doja's love, Doja's life. So if I had to pick one game, I'd like to see D1 remade, honestly. I think that Ukes was onto something, and like if you guys haven't seen it, I did make a I drawn a blank here. I'm all hopped up on Red Bull. My head doesn't work great. But I made a Throwback Thursday with D1 GP 2007. I think that now's the time to make a new one for next-gen consoles. Maybe focus it a bit more realistic, because that kind of physics were weird and wonky. So I think it'd be super cool to see a new, realistic, better developed, higher budget D1 GP or Formula Drift game. I'd love to see that game remade, HD, new car list, new tracks, tracks from different locales. So like stuff in the States, Dubai, stuff from BDC and EDC. That'd be sweet. Because I really do think they were onto something, especially with how the drift battles worked, and that so far to date is the best point system I've ever had for drifting in any game. So, do you have a particular favorite sexually transmitted disease? Gonorrhea. Coke or Pepsi? No idea why. Oh my god, my hair is out of control. No idea why, but I'm a Pepsi guy. I really genuinely just prefer Pepsi products. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Because I think Coke has a bit of a greasier finish, if that makes sense. After you drink a whole can, it's kind of like a bit of a greasier finish to it than Pepsi does. Pepsi's a bit more zip. But honestly, if I had, if I went to a restaurant and they were like, "Do you want Coke or Pepsi?" Or what do you want to drink? And I was like, "Pepsi," and like we only have Coke. I'm like, "Fuck, whatever, I don't care." The difference between them is so minute that I don't think it would bother me. If you had to choose a domesticated fruit, which fruit would you be and why? I can't be a mango now, can I? Might as well be an orange. Next best thing. Your opinion on longboarding and downhill and sliding. It's not my thing. I was never really outside of like motorsports. I was never really a big sports guy. I played hockey for a bit, but then I realized I was a pansy, so I stopped playing. But it's cool. It's not something I do. A lot of people around here longboard and skateboard, and stuff like that. And you know, all the power to you. I was more of a two-wheel guy. I like biking instead of skateboarding and longboarding, but all the power to you, man. If you watch a show on TV, what is your go-to if Top Gear and similar shows are not on? So I don't watch TV really. Like, I have a TV box in my room, but I don't use it. I really just watch YouTube and Netflix over TV. And if I really want to watch something, I get it by alternative means. So if I just need a TV show to watch, like I need noise while I sleep, like a TV show or, you know, something like a podcast or something like that. I just like to have something occupying my thought so I don't start thinking and like get, you know, when you go to bed, you're like, oh, okay, I'm trying to go, oh, all those things that have been bothering me are in the back of my head now. Excellent. You know what I mean? I just like to have something playing in the background to help nullify that. But if I can't watch Top Gear, I'll usually throw on some Trailer Park Boys. I really love that show. Fuck Ricky. Boys, gotta get the secrets across the key. Wow. Whenever I try to do something funny, my fucking head locks up. Really like Trailer Park Boys. I've been getting back in anime, actually. My girlfriend had me watching Eden of the East. Been watching that. That was really good. Yeah, so there's a couple things I kind of watch. But it's mostly YouTube stuff. I watch Let's Plays from Rooster Teeth, Phil Race videos, because they upload at like the time I go to bed. It's like 5 or 6 in the morning. So, yeah. If a tree falls in the forest, does a Canadian give a fuck? You know, bud? That's our fucking nature there, bud. Even though we operate chainsaws there, you're coming out in our fucking forest and you're going out for a fucking rip there, bud. I don't fucking appreciate it. But if I'm talking too rude there, bud, I'm fucking sorry. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. But thank you guys for watching. If you have a question that you would like to ask, please ask me through ask.fm/MrAeroHD. You can ask anonymously if you so choose. And I will see you all next week.